In the first age, in the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood. He chose the path of perpetual torment, and with his wallet he bought more figures. In his ravenous hatred he found no peace, and with boiling blood he scoured the umbral plains, seeking vengeance against the Dark Lords who had wronged him. And those that tasted the bite of his sword named him Briximus Prime.
And today we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys Doom Eternal Doomslayer Ember skin and the gold label Doomslayer White Armor. White Armor? Really? It's called the Astro skin, you idiots! And taking a look at the packaging here, right, on both of these guys, it's got the fiery background. It says Doom Eternal. It's got the Doom Slayers right there. The gold label one has the gold label right there. Nothing much else on these. They both have the same background. Love that Doom artwork. So yeah, that is really it for the packaging on these two. By the way, gold label is basically just another way of them saying that they are exclusives that are really hard to get, you stupid idiots. Thanks a lot, Todd McFarlane. You know, the same guy who puts the thing on here that says this is not a toy, even though it's called McFarlane Toys. Nice marketing, Todd. Oh wait, but this gold label is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. Fine, you guys get a pass on this one just because I like BBTS so much. And here are all the accessories included with the figures. They both come with the exact same base as I've looked at before with some of the previous figures. It's got the Doom logo. Pretty plain accessory here. And then the figures also come with two sets of accessories. Both the Astro skin and the Ember skin both come with arm blades. This one on the Astro skin is done in just a gray plastic, but the Ember skin has a unique extra flame piece, which you can remove if you do wish, but it comes with this extra flame piece, so you can have the flaming arm blade as well. But yeah, very nice accessory. And then the Ember skin does come with this repainted super shotgun, which looks almost identical to the other one, only it just has a different color palette. And this accessory is, you know, the same one I've talked about before, so there's nothing much to really say. Really love this gun in the game. And then finally, with the Astro skin, we get the Crucible. The best weapon in the entire Doom game, and totally isn't cheating in the game. Basically, this is the Doom Slayer's lightsaber. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? He taught his apprentice everything he knew, and then the Doomslayer killed him in his sleep. And here is taking a look at the Ember skin Doomslayer. Very nice looking figure, and again, this is just a repaint of that original one. Basically, it's the Doom guy, but it's Ghost Rider now.
Your Jordans are fake.
Most of the details here are the exact same thing that we've seen on those previous figures, and it is just repainted in this gray color scheme with this kind of bluish, greenish gray kind of right here, and then this, you know, flat plain gray right there. And my only issue with the actual figure is that he doesn't really have enough of the flame on him. This is the Ember skin Doomslayer. I feel like it should have a little bit more flames on him, because the only other flame you get is what's on the arm blade. Would have liked maybe some flames here on the forearms, maybe something here on the shins, or even something on the shoulder pad, maybe a little bit on the chest, who knows. Just would have been nice to get a little bit extra out of this guy, especially that this guy is, again, quite plain. And even if you weren't going to include the flames, would have been nice to maybe get more of this red that's here in the figure, maybe more throughout him. Just would have been a little bit better. Also, just thought it was a weird detail how this musculature detail they painted over in gray, even though you can still see those molded, bulging veins on there. And posability on this guy is exactly the same. My only issue, just like those original figures, is I wish the posability on these figures was just a little bit more so, because again, this was during the early days of McFarlane Toys before they started upping their articulation just that little bit more, but again, would have liked maybe some updated articulation for these guys. And even though the Ember skin isn't necessarily my favorite skin from Doom Eternal, one of my favorite skins is definitely the Astro skin. I definitely love that they announced that this was one of the next couple of repaints. Part of me does want them to do some more, different variants. And again, I would love to see a better body type so that we could get more posability out of our Doomslayer. But overall, I think this figure looks pretty good for what it is. This figure over the Ember Skin Slayer has all that color separation I've been wanting. It's not just plain white and gray. It's got some extra bits of gray. It's got bits of red. And it's also got the bits of white and red like mixed together in gray. And then it's got this bit of skin right here, though I do feel like he's a little bit more pale than he was in the past, or maybe he just had a tan while he was on Mars. But overall, I really like how this particular figure looks, and it definitely was one of my favorite skins out of the entire game. And again, just looks really great on this mold that I've already taken a look at. Oh, and also on both of these figures, all the spiked detail here can and will hurt you. This figure definitely is something to fear. But of course, the main selling point of this figure is his Crucible Sword, which he, in fact, just like the shotgun on the other two figures, yeah, he doesn't really hold it all that well. Going over these guys' posability, first off, up and down, cancel from left to right. This thing can move all the way to the hinge on both points and shoulder pads around the wall, so it around, shoulders can move up and down. They can rotate forward and they can rotate back. There's a slight bicep swivel. Then at the elbow, the wrists can rotate and hinge up and down. He has a double diaphragm joint, arching back, crunch, diaphragm pivot, waist swiveling. Hips can kick forward that far, they can move back that far, they can move outward that far. He does get a very slight bicep swivel. Then at the knee swivel, the ankles can move up and down, very slightly, just a little bit, and it is the slightest pivot right there. So pretty good articulation on these figures, and again, they are identical on both of these, as well as they are on these two figures as well. Man, I kind of have a problem here. And to start off comparisons, here's the Ember skin and Astro skin compared next to the Phobos skin as well as the Doomicorn skin. And again, I do still like both of these figures, and be sure to check out that review if you guys want a full in-depth look at this mold and posability. But overall, I still love all of these Doomslayers pretty equally. All of them have just very unique skins, colors, and I just can't really decide which one is my favorite, though I am kind of leaning in more toward these two, just that little bit. And then here they are with my only other McFarlane Toys Doom figure, and also I am setting it in stone right now, my favorite Doom figure, the Doom Eternal Marauder. And oh yes, these guys look great together, especially how these two look like they go together with the Crucible and the Energy Axe there. Really cool. Again, be sure to check out that review if you missed out on it as well. Yeah, if it wasn't clear by now at this point, I'm kind of a Doom fan. Come on. No! And that is basically it for my review on the Doomslayer Astro skin and the Ember skin. Not white armor, you fools. Overall, I think these figures are really good. I still think those other two figures that I reviewed are basically, the same thing. So I feel kind of weird reviewing these guys because I don't really got much new to say. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I appreciate anyone who actually watched this one. But overall, I still think both of them are really good. But if I had to pick one, honestly, the Astro skin is the one that's really worth picking up, especially if you're not a hardcore Doom fan. If you are a hardcore Doom fan, then yes, pick up any of them. And considering how much these McFarlane Toys Doom figures go up on the aftermarket, ugh. So if you really want a Doom figure that's at an affordable price, then I say pick either of these two, because any of the other figures are kind of unrealistically priced on eBay. eBay is the real hellhole. That's all I've really got to say about these two figures. Overall, if I had to give each of them individual ratings, for the Ember skin Doomslayer, I give him a solid 6 out of 10. And for the Astro skin, I give him a solid 8 out of 10. Most of that points mostly comes from that Crucible accessory. I really like that. But overall, I like both of them. And if you guys liked this video, be sure to give me a like on the video. Comment down below what you guys think. And subscribe to the channel for more Doom figure reviews or anything like that. And I'll catch you guys
next time. And until his next review, he lay evermore and other things. And I am running out of things to say.